the Leafs, they sign a couple of their own guys. I don't know how much that shows up on your radar in terms of all the other big movement happening league-wide. But what might it tell you about, Shanahan, Tree Living, and how much change they're anticipating when it comes to this roster and building out from here?
Yeah, it's such a delicate balance. I mean, Tree Living spoke to us yesterday about that. He's just got so many different things he's looking at, and he needs to get answers from the big boys really within the next week or two. And in particular, I think his focus really is on Nylander, and because I think I reported this a couple of nights ago, but he's having to take calls from teams on Nylander while very much only wanting to sign him to an extension. But the thing is, I think he's put the warning shots out there to Nylander's camp that, Leafs don't want to do this all summer with him. They really want an answer as to what it takes to sign him to an extension. And, I know a lot of people looked at Timo Meier's 8-year extension today at $8.8 million a year, wondering if that could help the Leafs in that discussion with Nylander. But I think Chris Johnson said this on one of our hits there in the last couple of hours, that I think Nylander's camp sees itself at a higher number than what Timo Meier just signed for. So that's the big one for the Leafs. I mean, the intriguing one, I'm sure you guys talked about it, but what I reported yesterday, the Leafs are among the teams that have called San Jose on Erik Karlsson. I don't know how they can make that work, but it's an absolute fact that they've talked to the Sharks about him. So let's keep an eye on that. Carolina and Seattle, also among the teams that I know have talked to San Jose about Erik Karlsson. Now, again, the Karlsson trade is something that could happen anytime this summer. It doesn't have to happen while we're here in Nashville. That's sort of a difficult transaction that needs more work. But again, that's something else to file away. It tells you a bit about Brad Treliving and some of the phone calls that he's making.